Goddess Isis says, you have crossed the threshold of living in 5D frequency on this 3D planet in the true sense of awakening and ascension. You have awakened to your divine timelines, and it is only a matter of time before you choose what's right for you, because in the words of All Dogs Go to Heaven, you can never go back, Charlie. You can never go back. You know too much. You can never go back to just plain old 3D life, knowing what you know, being where you've been, living what you've lived, the times it would have been, past lives, present lives, future lives. With 111 on the timer, what do we need to know, see, and hear? We're going to start off with the Archangels Oracle decks. What from the Archangels about this threshold? Of authenticity, leaving behind scarcity, letting go of old ways of being. Did a lot of that shedding there in Scorpio season. And welcome to Sagittarius season. Happy birthday, Sagittarians. We got Archangel Jeremiah here to tell you that all is well. Everything is happening. My words aren't wording today. Happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings, as you will soon understand. Yeah, the weaving of the cosmos here, the seeding of frequencies to align with your desires, with the happenings that will serve you. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. All as well. You're in this threshold where Spirit is working to create the blueprints to your next steps, your success, humanity's success. So you may be feeling extra sensitive at this time. Sensitivity is your superpower here with Archangel Haniel. Swans, moonflower, azaleas. What is that one plant? We've got the goddess in the rock, and in the showing the divine in all things, in the trees, the spirit of the trees, the spirit of the mountain, the water, the air, angels singing. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Yes, the veil is very thin. All right, now, the darker in the northern hemisphere it gets here, the more that veil opens to the womb of life, both here in the living and our passed on ones, ancestors and masters. Archangel Gabriel and leadership. It is time for you to assume that your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And part of this surrender, part of this honoring yourself is showing others how to be a leader at this time, how to live in these times It is time for you to assume your leadership power. This isn't about asserting our power, but it's about showing. About, she's not exactly, the trumpet isn't up to the mouth. We're not announcing, here we are, no longer trying to proclaim our power, but to stand powerfully, our wings spread powerfully in your feelings of this gorgeous orange shroud, this beautiful dress, leadership with Archangel Gabriel, hope and healing of sunsets and water, sacral chakra. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. 606 on the timer. Balance and devotion, discipline. It's time to be disciplined enough to remember who you are, to honor your sensitivities at this time, honor yourself, honor your feelings, honor who you know yourself to be, the leadership, and remember who you are, this leader, this sensitive being, light worker, child of God. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Archangel Michael, the South, this ultraviolet blue, is holding the flame of truth, courage, surrendering to victory, to knowing and faith that victory is on its way. This is a congratulations, a celebration. 6 of Swords energy. Archangel Sandalphon of the earth grid, the rainbow grid. Look at those rainbow wings. You're getting your rainbow wings. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Have faith that victory is on its way. You are victorious. Archangel Chamuel and career transition. We have recently quit a job. We've been looking for jobs out there hunting. Maybe we're not finding exactly what we thought we were looking for. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Archangel Chamuel, it seems weird, but the black eyes represent shadow and the alchemy. One anointed one who has, with the halo here, who has integrated the shadow within. So perhaps we're wanting to work as an alchemist, a light worker. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed change. Victory is yours. Hidden blessings will soon be understood. All is well. Trust. Have faith that all is unfolding in divine right time, that the answers will be revealed to you exactly as they need to be. Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Perhaps we got a little wrapped up in the rush of the holidays, feeling that panic, the anxiety, the rush. Outdoors, allowing our emotions to flow with the fountain, getting next to some running water. Archangel Jophiel, the Arcturians here, getting the deep blue dragon. Go outside and get fresh air. all is well. Allow yourself to celebrate life now. Understand your sensitivities. If you need to get out and release, nature is a perfect place, a stupendous place to do that. Be the leader that shows others how to honor their sensitivities for animals, for nature, for yourself, for your own true nature. Take some time to play music. Perhaps we're teaching music here. We've got a trumpet and a harp. Or taking some lessons. Some of you want to take lessons on a new instrument. Very cool. I say, do your best to work towards that. Maybe not jump in if it's out of your, breaks the bank sort of thing. Be responsible. Spiritual warrior, light worker. You are a wise leader. Command the universe. Your affirmation, leave it in the comments. I command the universe. I command the universe with my power of love, sensitivity, connection, faith. 37. We got the lion, lamb, both in white here. So white animals, the white stag, the white deer, the white elk, white bear, white eagle, the white feather collective. Unicorns weaving together, guiding spiritual warriors into position, into new positions in this career transition. Yeah, Leo, constellation, lamb. It's just that inner child, also that inner feminine, the masculine and the feminine here, submitting to each other. And now is the perfect time to open your heart to God, to others, to forgiveness and understanding, to your own abilities, your leadership abilities, to love yourself and dare to be vulnerable, to try something new in this time of transition. We're all in a huge time of transition, and we're being asked to dare to be vulnerable, dare to try something new. Early bird gets the worm, the fool tends to see the best sunrises or the northern lights. So they go outside and be in life, be in the elements, create your vision. Yeah, they get off their screen every once in a while. Perhaps we need to think about, look at how long we've been on our screens lately. Do what makes your heart sing. You're being nudged forward. 1333. Do what makes your heart sing. When we get in that spiral on the phone, and we can see so many things that please us, that we get to almost the end of our feel goods on that scroll, and we end up looking at stuff that doesn't serve us. Do what makes your heart sing. You're being nudged forward. Be sensitive to your heart at this time. Your energies and emotions right now are extra sensitive. So it's a wonderful time to listen to your heart, to listen to what makes your heart sing, to call on the angel spirits and guides as the veil is thin. You're being nudged forward. Feel the push of spirit. Open your heart, because it's time to access your gifts for this collective, meant to be leaders, born to show the way to how to come back to union of the masculine and the feminine, to raise our minds to higher golden solar consciousness, the dragonfly with the gold coin, golden solar disc. More instruments here, sharing our musical abilities, perhaps our ability to work with plants, flowers. We've got the blue rose and the blue ray. Blue ray star seeds may resonate. Of course, we got this Pegasus, double Pegasus unicorn out here. We got one here and on the previous card. Your treasure chest. It's time to explore your treasure chest and accept who you truly are. Your leadership. Assume your leadership position, to accept that you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. Archangel Michael. Remember who you are. It's time to accept who you truly are. Who are you? So I'm going to do a little series coming up of who are you tarot readings from the tarot deck of Alice in Wonderland. Oh yeah, Alice in the Wonderland tarot deck. Coming in upcoming readings. And I feel like we should go ahead and break this deck in by pulling some cards from it in this reading. Uncord relationships. Let go now, because forgiveness is freedom. Remember who you are. Stop worrying about who others are, who they're supposed to be, or trying to make them perhaps who we want them to be. Victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Let go of the attachment. Letting go doesn't necessarily mean forever. Doesn't necessarily mean even cutting a person out of our life. It can mean cutting the old cord of the relationship, the old bondage, the connection, the ball and chain, the golden ball and chain. What once looked golden may have became heavy to us, and it's okay. It happens. We can always reframe, reinvent, revitalize. Mahatma energy. You're building your light body. Call on the Mahatma energy to accelerate your ascension. Angels and unicorns are helping to bring in that Christ light, fifth dimensional frequencies. The holy grail of men, the hearts of men, is opening up to their inner DNA activations here. Call on the Mahatma energy to build your light body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You felt a little activation there in your solar plexus. Cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold and accept joy. Look for the gold in the situation. Trust the experience, trust the journey. Trusting that at the end of the storms, there will be rainbows, swallows, and yeah, your prayers and blessings are being revealed for the cosmic rainbow. You know, rainbows in the essence, as they say, are messages from God, messages from angels, because light is interdimensional, and when elements come together, as they do in a storm, water, earth, air, fire, something extra is born. Yeah, cosmic rainbow. On this journey of crossing the rainbow bridge, crossing the rainbow circle. You know, they say people transition back to spirit, you cross the rainbow bridge. But what if we're always on the cosmic rainbow? What if we're always on the rainbow bridge, or the rainbow round, the rainbow circle? And, you know, that transition back is just a completion. Cosmic emerald, unicorns. So the heart chakra, open your heart to this cosmic emerald energy. Access divine abundance. Yes, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Allow yourself to receive love from yourself, love from caring community. This is a wonderful time to participate, to open up, to be the change you want to see in the world, to participate in the vision. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. Be with the people you want to be with, the communities you want to nurture. Participate and belong. Enrich your life by accepting joy. Oh, just look at Alice. Isn't she cute? Alice in Wonderland. What do we need to know, see, and hear? About this cosmic rainbow cycle. Infinite bridge. The infinite cosmic rainbow bridge. Hyperbolic loop that never ends. Carrying community. Yeah, spiritual warrior. Came here to bring communities together, to spread belonging. You know in your heart that you have this ability to do this. Not to only bring together people here in the now, but in past, present, and future. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Two more cards. Underneath, we have the Knight of Spears. Oh, the Knight of Spears. The Knight of Swords. He's holding hearts. Knight of Spears. Standing in your power, offering the world a cup of love. This is you showing what's in your heart, standing strong in what you know, knowing who you are, parting the veil. This is the illumination from behind. Like we just got off a long journey too. He's kind of got this horse stance. So yoga, horse stance. The Knight of Wands. Or sorry, Knight of Spears. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Spears would be the Knight of Swords. So that's air element, fast moving, new ideas coming in, messages coming in from spirit, from loved ones. Yeah, Chariot. Momentum is building. Remember that she's riding in her little glass bottle. I just put it together. When after she creates the sea of tears and she shrinks down and she's in that little bottle riding around. We've got purple, perhaps perhaps we've really been on quite a tipsy-turvy ride here. You've been feeling this energy and may have gotten a little wet, a little damp there in Scorpio season. The Chariot card calls us to move forward, to create momentum, to align your masculine and feminine side, to show that, to command your universe, to command your ship. 2626, seen on the timer. 8 and 8, yeah, your sense of personal power. It's time for you to assume your leadership of your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others as you guide your own chariot through the rabbit holes, as you've already been through the rabbit holes and seen the depths of the spiritual reins and emotions. I love this Chariot card. It's amazing. All this purple energy, third eye, crown chakra. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. Go on the adventure. 10 of flowers and the 10 of wands. 10 of wands. Put in the work. Look at all the work it took to grow these flowers. Look at all the nurturing, the life that has gone into creating this garden. Yeah, this is about seeing the gifts you've had all along, how resilient, how even what we might call coping skills have nurtured underneath leadership skills, skills of faith, strength, connection. We have the 4 of spears, 4 of swords. So we've been in a place of inner reflection, calling to look what's underneath the surface of all that it took to get where we've got. There it comes out. 5 of spears, 4 of spears. We may have kind of surrendered, isolated ourselves to do some deep diving here. And you came up with an idea. There's an opportunity. There's potential here to create upper momentum, to infuse our creative energy here with the orange ribbon, to take a hold of your personal power and direct it towards your vision, to do what makes your heart sing. Ace of Wands. We couldn't have or the 1 of Spears. Couldn't have a much better card, really. I'm just curious what's under the Knight of Spears, underlying energy. We have the Page of Hedgehogs, or the Ace of Pentacles. More potential. So the gifts that you hold, the unseen or buried gifts. Oh, we got the little hammer and shovel guys. The Page of Hedgehogs. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Hedgehogs would be the Page of Pentacles. But this is that full, the energy of creating something new adventures, getting ready to, being willing to get our hands dirty, to put in the work. That's an awesome card. And finally, oh yeah, we got the Page of Spears and the Fool card for our final underlying energies, as well as the Three of Hedgehogs, sticking to the Fool card. So some collaboration is going to follow this adventure. When you choose to go on an adventure, the universe can't help but to collaborate, but want to collaborate. Yeah, and the Page of Spears, is about doing what makes your heart sing. Being proud of the work that you've done. Standing in your personal power, 3131. Building foundations on self-acceptance, self-love, personal power. Page of Flowers. We have all the pages out here. So this is like, not all of the pages, but we have 3 pages. The Page of Flowers or the Page of Hearts. Offer of love. It's the opportunity to figure out what you love if you don't know. To sing a song, to sing to the flowers, to be sung to. Page of Flowers, Page of Cups. Is you accessing your gifts. Is an invitation to explore your treasure chest, to accept who you really are, to remember who you are. Now is the opportunity to remember who you are. Who are you? Who are you? 2 of Cups, nice. Twin Flame, Gemini energy. Masculine, feminine coming together in the offer of love from 2 sides. It's also a union in the heart, a message of victory, of union somewhere in your life, at the very least. There's a coming together. Trust that things are coming together. That there's a match. Yeah, we got matching teacups. That you're gonna find someone that has a teacup just like yours. Yeah, the Fool underneath. Open your heart. It's time to open up to love again, to open up to new opportunities, new adventures. Try new things. Yeah, looking for adventure around the corner. Taking in life's pleasures, life's abundance. And whistling while you work. Page of Spears. Do what makes you whistle while you work. And if you feel like, we're not doing something we love, try whistling anyways. I hope it's found you on a lovely altitude today. If not, maybe in a slightly better place. Your essence brings presence. Namaste.